As an OA switchboard participant, you have the option to get email alerts, or you may choose to have them switched off. If you receive email alerts, you get an email every time a new message is sent and delivered to you. The email alerts can also be fed into the organizational desktop system at use. In this email inbox, you see messages received from the OA switchboard production environment. This means you're looking at real data, no test data. In the email header, also information is given about what kind of message you're looking at. In this case, a publication notification message, so a P1 message. If you click on the email, you go into the email, and this is what you see. First, clear information that you're looking at real data coming from the production environment. This is a publication notification message, a so-called P1 message, and in this case, it is public information only, which is a stripped-down version of a full P1 message. In this case, it is a message from Publisher PLOS sent to research funder Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. In the message itself, you find the structured metadata from the P1 message. It starts with information about the author, actually all the authors. Listing order number 1 indicates that this is the first author listed in the version of record of this published article. For this specific author, there are a lot of credit roles given here as well, and the flag corresponding author is set to yes, so you're looking at the corresponding author. For this author, various types of institutions and affiliations are provided here. The affiliation is what is listed for this author in the published article. You also see institutions. These are shown as standardized naming convention, and it includes the ROR identifier. In this case, you see this author has 2 institutions as affiliations to him. Separately, if applicable, the current address of the author is listed. Again, standardized naming convention with the ROR identifier. Following is information on all authors. Scrolling down, we're now looking at the 8th author in the listing order, and for this author, also various credit roles are mentioned. Further down, article level details are given, such as title of the published article, the grant ID of the underlying research, details about the editorial process, such as submission date, acceptance date, publication date, and the manuscript identifier. This publication is in a pure OA journal. The article is published under a CC BY license. It's deposited in an open repository by the publisher, and the research data are available. The funders of the underlying research are listed here. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, who this message was sent to, with their fund ref as well as their ROR identifier. In this case, there's also a second and third funder. Submission ID is here, and also the DOI of the published article. This article is published in the journal mentioned with this ISSN, and the journal is in the DOAJ. At the bottom of your email, there's a link, and if you click on it, you will be taken to the OA switchboard, where you can also look at the underlying JSON data of this message. If you clicked on the URL, you're taken straight into the formatted JSON. You can also go to the raw JSON on the screen, and this is now what you're looking at. If you get out of that, you will go back to your dashboard. If you scroll up, you're back at the top, and you have an overview of your whole dashboard.